Welcome back. Breaking news this Saturday afternoon. John Kelly, White House Chief of Staff, is out. Joining us now to discuss the announcement, how it could affect the markets, the founder of Capitalist Pig, Jonathan Hoenig. Jonathan, to say the markets have been uncertain over the past week would be an understatement. Volatile as well. They don't like uncertainty, and now the White House Chief of Staff's job is up in the air come Monday morning.
Yeah, I mean, this certainly will just another factor, Leland, that's impacting what has already been a tremendously volatile period for stocks. And not just this last week, which saw 3+ days of 500-point swings in stock prices. Let's not forget that October was down for stocks. November was also down for stocks. And so far, December is now down for stocks, and we're down year to date. So to your point, I mean, John Kelly's leaving the White House is just one more bit of uncertainty thrown into the mix here. Now, I actually think it, ironically, could be positive for stocks. Some of the confusion this week was over trade, and I think perhaps a new chief of staff could maybe bring a little more discipline to the president's Twitter messages about trade. But net, this is another element of confusion to an already very confused and uncertain stock market.
Sure, but Jonathan, I mean, John Kelly was brought in to try to impose some discipline on President Trump's Twitter feed, and clearly he was not able to do that. So it'd be tough to see, you know, how somebody else could do that if a general as impressive as General Kelly was not able to do that. But, you know, Jonathan, some of the other names that are being tossed around as a potential replacement, of course, Nick Ayers, he's the front runner, Vice President Mike Pence's chief of staff. But some of the other names that we've heard about, U.S. Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer, the budget Director Mike Mulvaney, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, though that's a little bit more out there. If somebody like that were to take the job of chief of staff, how do you think the markets would respond?
I think it has very big implications because all those individuals you mentioned have a big say at the table when it comes to trade. And, you know, fundamentally, I believe that is the major impact here, what's really causing so much consternation in the stock market. A lot of confusion about trade, specifically about tariffs. You know, for months, market participants, Americans were told that the tariffs were just a bargaining chip, as you will. But what we've heard over the last couple of months is that company after company have reported billions of dollars in costs, Ford and GM most recently, as a result of these tariffs. So whoever the new chief of staff is could have a big impact on trade and the market as well.